What's up, y'all? So I got partway through changing the cruise control buttons out on Punisher, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be videotaping this, aren't I? So I figured I'd go grab my phone real quick before I do anything else. So without further screwing around, here's what you gotta do. First things first, you gotta unplug your battery terminal. I can't stress this enough. You have to unplug this. Otherwise, you could shock yourself when you're changing cords. The next thing that you gotta do, you gotta come in here, right? And you gotta make sure. Okay, you don't have to make sure of anything. Hold on, let me get this focused. The nice thing about this is, so this is the new harness, the new wiring harness. Let me get it out from under me. That's what plugs in to this button. The nice thing is that the harness that's already in here just slides right into it. It plugs right into it just fine. So all I gotta do is I just gotta pull this out, which will be on this one actually, and then I can plug it into this. The only thing you have to worry about with this is, since this is a new button, you have to make sure you do not bend these pins, because if you bend these pins, it's not gonna plug in and it's not gonna work right, and that's just a whole lot of stress that you don't need to worry about. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will pull this out, which I just got to unscrew these two screws, but on this side. So I got to unscrew these two screws, and then I got to unplug it, and then plug the new one in, and that's it. I'm going to pause the video here. This is actually take 2 because I accidentally stopped the video last time I got to this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'll resume it as soon as I finish changing out the buttons, and then I'll explain some more. Then I'll put the airbag back in and button it up, and then I'll do a wrap up. Check you in a minute. Alright, y'all, so I changed this button, and I do have to say, compared to the old one, which was just a circuit board with 2 buttons on it, it looks one hell of a lot better. Something that you gotta make sure is you don't let this off. This is your ground, so you gotta make sure that this still hooks into this with the screw. The other thing that I did that you shouldn't do, because I'm just stupid, so you should make sure that you unplug your airbag when you're doing this, so you don't damage these wires, so as soon as you hook your battery up, it doesn't go off. And I'm really regretting not doing that now, because I haven't plugged it in yet, and it could go off in my face. So just be sure that you unplug this when you do it, if you do this project. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna pause this and I'll play it again. I'm gonna pause it and then I'm gonna start recording again as soon as I button this airbag back into the steering wheel.